Got the 2001 model Coleman Westlake pop-up camper. Went ahead and dismantled everything. So what I'm going to do is show you exactly how the gas system works. You got your two propane tanks that hook up right here. I don't know if it's got an automatic switch over or not. Probably got manual. The flexible line feeds into the copper. There's a T that goes to the back of the camper towards an outlet on the door side back there. I think there should be a quick connect for like hooking up a grill or a stove. This side goes over to here. The first stop is where the water heater was in the front compartment. It was parked right here. That T keeps going to the back. Gas line follows the rail, comes back here. This was for the three-way refrigerator that was right here behind the back tire. And then there's the last piece. This piece right here comes back here and feeds into this flexible line, which went to the stove that would flip down and flip up depending on if you were using it or not, or if the camper was popped up. The water system is pretty simple. So up here, we'll just start with this. This is the water connections, hot and cold, for the water heater. Came back this way, and we had hot and cold right here for, I think this was the exterior shower right here. These two right here. These two right here were connected to the pump. It pressurized the water system. 12-volt pump. Came back here. This is for the sink right here. Two connections for the sink, and here's your city water connection that went to the exterior of the camper, just like that. The tanks, this was the fill, and then this was the vent for the fill. You can see the tank right here. So that was your freshwater tank right there. Let's see, maybe this went to the pump right here. It's just a jumper of some sort. I think that actually did go to the pump. So your freshwater, there should be a connection somewhere. Oh, okay, so here's your shower. This was your interior shower for the potty shower combo, which is this right here. I took that complete unit out. You can see it was rotten all beneath it. It had to come out. And so that's pretty much your water system. You can see the drain right there in the corner when you want to winterize it. So that's pretty cool right there. If you have trouble with your electrical system, it has two grounds. This one right here is grounded to the frame. This white wire goes into the converter system and out to all the different places to ground the wire. This one actually, this solid copper, is the one that goes to the converter. So that's your ground system for the lighting and outlets. And then if you have trouble with the lights, like the clearance lights and your tail lights, first thing I would do, it's very difficult to get to, is I would change out this ground connection right here on the frame. This goes into the frame. This wiring harness is for the rear lights and clearance lights. So it's pretty simple. And if you have trouble with your electrical, that's probably the first place to go. Here's where that goes in the frame right here for your lights, tail lights and brake lights or brakes. So got a 7-pin plug-in. I'm assuming it has brakes because there are brake drums on the wheels. You can see them right here. And you got wires. So this blue wire typically is your brake line or brake electrical from your brake controller on the vehicle. So that's about that. Now, the cable system for raising and lowering the roof, the pop-ups I've had in the past, the mechanism was all up front. This one's in the rear, and you actually turn through here with a little handle, and it rotates this shaft, which is an Acme thread rod, and it pulls this right here back and forth with those 4 cables. And those 4 cables are all connected through a series of pulleys. You can see down through there. Goes up here and over a pulley there. And also this is a cable here that pulls it down or raises it up. It's like that on every corner. So they paid an engineer probably $500,000 to design this. Pretty complicated. I can't imagine changing this if the cable were to break. Well, that kind of explains what's going on underneath your pop-up, especially if it's a rear crank type. This one didn't have a power system to raise and lower the roof, which is really nice. This one's the old school manual one. So if you're wondering what it looks like, all torn to pieces, this is it.